Is racism worse outside of America? This video caught my attention because me personally, I haven't done too much traveling outside of America. I mean, I got some family in Jamaica because I'm Jamaican, but outside of that, I don't think I've done too much traveling outside of America. I know later in my streaming career, I definitely want to do like IRL streams, traveling the world and shit, so that could be really dope. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I've watched too many YouTube videos of just people going to different countries and their bodies ending up in rivers never to be found again. I mean, I guess that happens in America too. But anyways, let's get right into the video and see what's going on.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
I'm racist!
You said what?
I'm racist!
You're racist?
Yes!
What?
I'm a killer. I'm so sorry about that. But
What?
I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend is white people. I love her.
I'm an N-word killer. And I believe the next thing she said is, but I love your girlfriend because she's my people. And unless this girl isn't from China and just happens to be living there, they're not the same people. Speed's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, I don't know because I don't keep up with content creator relationship statuses, is loud.
Wait. I don't think you understand what you're saying. Do you speak English?
Yes, I am racist. I am racist.
What?
And it's crazy.
What the fuck?
Because Speed still tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, but no, this was very intentional. She's obviously not an English speaker, so she probably had to search up those words and maybe even practice saying them. So she definitely knew what she was saying. And these interactions just keep getting worse, more racist, and oddly enough, more creative.
Smith, this is for you.
What is this?
This is content. Smith, look.
Cotton?
Content.
I never got gifted cotton.
You are Lapidel? Yeah.
Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W give chat.
It's my love. It's my love.
This nigga, he's picking the cotton. He fell right into that one, bro. Oh my God.
W give.
Out of all the ways they could have used their
W
creativity,
gift.
and this is what they choose to do. And it gets worse.
What is he about to do, bro? What? Work! What?
Work?
Go work! What? What? Go work!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! If you're gonna be
What
racist
the
and try to sell
fuck?
it off as a joke, at least let the joke be funny. So if you don't know who iShowSpeed is, he's one of the top streamers in the world right now, and currently he's going on a
That's crazy just having a clip like that of you on the internet doing that.
world tour. He goes to different countries, interacts with the people, eats their food, not only to explore the world for himself, but to also show his largely American audience what it's like in other countries around the world. Brief intermission, y'all. We are sitting at 97K, bro. Make sure y'all sub up so we can
Sub
leave
up,
America.
sub
New
up.
videos coming today. And it's crazy to think that a black man can leave America, go halfway across the world thinking that he's gonna have a great experience traveling, just to be called the N-word and to be called a monkey in like 3 different languages. Whether it's Europe, Asia, Latin America, racism is everywhere. Shoot, we even got racism in Africa. And just for some context, and I know it's crazy, but I've met too many people in my life who genuinely didn't know this. Although countries like Morocco and Egypt are in Africa, this is how the people look. Not everyone in Africa looks like me. I lived in Egypt for almost 8 years of my childhood. And this
Really?
is exactly how the people look. But that being said, it's really sad to see that we got
Oh wow, that's some dope lore. That's dope.
African on African racism just because of people's skin color.
How long you are in Morocco?
Oh, 2 years, 6 months.
Okay, how is Morocco?
You can tell that he got really emotional trying to answer that question because he probably had a lot of traumatic experiences in Morocco.
If you are black African,
Yes,
it's difficult to live here.
yes. Is there racism here?
Moroccan, the mentality, the level of the mentality
Okay.
is very low. If they see the black African, they will think they are so
Better.
high,
They are better.
they are better.
Okay.
So over here, they pretty much saying the darker you are, the better. Which, I mean, again, none of this should matter, but it's just interesting how it's almost opposite than over here in the Western, countries.
So
That's not the case.
that's not the case.
not the
Yes,
case,
we're
yes.
all African, anyways.
We are all African.
Yes. Have you faced racism here in Morocco? You're
Of course,
black. You're
of course.
dark.
Oh, every day.
Every day.
Oh wait, so is it the same? Is he saying that the more darker you are, the more they hate? Let me just lock in and see what's going on.
Every day they call us like this, halawia.
Oh my God. Even me, when I walk, they call me chocolate. Like,
Yes,
you
yes.
know,
And-
it's
and-
so
Oh
rude.
wow.
Sometimes you see
You will meet.
some Moroccans who live in Europe or America like that. They have a good mentality.
It's crazy that globally and in the media, it's kind of accepted that America is kind of at the forefront of racism. But from this guy's experience, Americans are less racist. And I don't think this in any way downplays the amount of racism that has occurred and is still occurring in America, but it more so highlights the efforts of those who have been fighting against that racism, unlearning racist beliefs, taking the time to educate themselves. And it's funny.
Wow, this is a very informative video. W4D Shams, man, because I like you know that racism is going on in other countries. Like I knew that, but to put in perspective, even somewhere like Africa, where it's like you would think, I guess at least I would think that no, we're not racist to each other, black on black skin. In Africa, that's where you hear it all the time. Oh, the motherland. We need to get back to the motherland. Stuff like that. Just to find out, they doing it. They black on black crime. This is crazy. I really, this is a different perspective that I just did not know about.
Because it's usually these type of intellectual Americans who are educated and open-minded that tend to travel to other countries and show appreciation to other people's cultures.
Living in Morocco is very, very, very difficult.
To
It's
live
very
in
hard.
Morocco.
You have to have a good mentality, a high level to be fine
So
here.
are you saying you have to be strong-minded to handle
Yes.
the level of ignorance that
Yes.
some people have in Morocco?
That's it.
And this guy made a
Wow.
great point when he said that you have to be mentally strong to survive in a racist country like Morocco. And I agree, you do have to be mentally strong. But also another thing that I do personally is just view racists as intellectually incompetent people. Just like how you wouldn't take someone who has a mental illness seriously if they did something offensive, is the same way I feel about racist people. Because this is genuinely a deep-seated belief for me. Anyone who's racist is just mentally incompetent. And you got
Yes. Well, at a certain point, you got to stop. You don't cut them slack. But, one thing that we all know is you're not born racist. You are brainwashed into being racist. It's like family curse led down by generation of your parents pretty much injecting their thoughts and beliefs in you and you not being able to shake it. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, do we cut them slack for that? Wrong is wrong. I'm just pointing out that I don't necessarily think it's like a mental illness. I think it's more of like a brainwashing situation where it's just like you are taught that. But again, wrong is wrong. I'm not justifying it in any way, shape, or form.
to start treating these people as such. Because if you really
But I will agree with like, I'm at the place mentally where not just with racism, but just anything, a dumb motherfucker come say some stupid ass shit to me trying to rock me off my pivot, like, that shit not phasing me, bro. Like, you would have to, I don't know what you'd have to say, but like, you come to me trying to hate me because the color of my skin, like, instead of getting mad at you, I'm already kind of looking at you like, oh, like your word means absolutely nothing to me. So I'm not even gonna give you that satisfaction of getting worked up.
think about it, examine it, take a step back. Racism is funny. It's hilarious. So you mean to tell me that you're so
It's
angry,
stupid.
so furious that you're almost
I
foaming
don't
at the
know
mouth
about funny.
because I'm a couple shades darker than you due to something called melanin? Like, it has you so angry that you want to go to war with me? You want to take my life? If aliens existed and they examined the human race, I know for a fact that they would deem racists as like the bottom of the barrel, least intellectual group out of the whole human race. I know they would be up there in their spaceships looking down like, hold on, are they serious?
Yeah, not for real. I mean, again, I wasn't there back then. A lot of us weren't, but it's like the person that identified and said, yo, their skin color means they're dumb. it's like, bro, out of every motherfucker on this earth, we all look the same. We all walk the same. We all have this, same features in the face. And when I say features, I'm talking about like the nose is right here, the mouth is right here, the eyes are right here. But then you go look at, other animals that some of y'all try to treat us as such. It's like, nigga, we don't look like that. We look like you. We on this earth together, motherfucker. We human beings. That should be the only race. It's like, that is the only race. But motherfuckers make it feel like it's not.
You mean to tell me this one hates that one and thinks they're superior and smarter because of something called melanin that has nothing to do with their intelligence? And hold on, why does that one think it's superior when this one is born naturally with something that they deem very expensive in their human currency? And for those of you that didn't know, melanin, the thing that makes black people's skin look the way it does, is very expensive. I think just that right there should defeat the whole argument of racism.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
And I don't think we talk enough about how racism just ruins things. For example, let's take soccer. In countries like Argentina, Italy, Spain, and England, of course, black players experience a ridiculous amount of racism.
Throughout his career, Balotelli has consistently been a victim of racism on and off the field. During a match between Brescia and Verona, Mario Balotelli endured racist abuse from the crowd, leading to an enraged striker kicking the ball into the stands and attempting to leave the pitch. Referee Maurizio Mariani had to intervene, invoking the anti-racism protocol and temporarily stopping the game.
Imagine getting so frustrated with the racism that you literally kick the ball into the stands. And it's really sad seeing grown men break into tears out of frustration.
Para que eu possa fazer o melhor para minha equipe, e às vezes nem sempre é possível, então eu tenho que me concentrar muito todos os dias.
Damn, nah, man.
I'm sorry, I just want to play football.
I
just want to play. I think we can all admit that racists ruin it for everybody. And the thing is, the racism and the harassment doesn't just stay in the stadium either. People do things like this to players. Someone made this racist art of a soccer player named Saka. This clown cost us the league. Look, when it comes to
niggas will make shit like this looking like he just came off an episode of 600 Pound Life, just typing bullshit on their computer, ain't accomplished nothing in their entire life, a goddamn shame to their entire family tree heritage, but they had the nerve to get up on the internet and make some bullshit like that.
Sports, you win some, you lose some, and that's just—
I'm talking to y'all, some of y'all in the comments too. Y'all big loudmouth in the comments, never accomplished nothing in your life, nigga. But you quick to say something to a motherfucker that you don't know. You don't know that motherfucker. You don't know nothing about him. But you quick to judge and talk shit, say he sucks. That's how I be. Like, not so much with sports. I can have a little sport debate and have fun. But sometimes a lot of y'all be getting passionate. I done heard niggas say, LeBron, he sucks. It's like, hold on, nigga. You could never, okay? Calm your little ass down.
The way it goes, but it's your job to make sure that you're a good sport about it. And remember how I said racism ruins things for everybody? There's so much racism that happens in soccer that there's literally an anti-racism protocol, a set of procedures designed to address and counteract racist behavior during matches. The 3-step protocol: stop the game, suspend the game, abandon the game. There have literally been home teams who have lost games because their crowd couldn't stop being racist, couldn't stop harassing the players. And actually, my bad.
The whole crowd being racist is damn near, that's like, wow.
And I might have misled you guys a little bit. I know I've been focusing on the crowd and I haven't given the players the attention they deserve, because the players might just be worse.
What the fuck?
Acting like you don't see this kid having his hand dead in front of you is insane. And then turning around and
hugging the white kid, bro. Whoa. Nah, that's different, bro.
Greeting the kid you already greeted again. Now you're just intentionally trying to break this little kid's heart. When it comes to your competitors, you know, the other players, okay, maybe you have like the teeniest atom of an argument, and that's me being generous, that in the heat of the moment you said something that you didn't mean. But doing this to kids, like, leave the little kids out of this.
I don't think y'all even
foolishness,
seen that,
bruh. That little—
hold up, let me, I know. I think my camera's in the way. Y'all need to see that. Bro,
Acting like
that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But on a separate note though, let's go back to IShowSpeed. The great thing about him live streaming the people in these countries treating him like this.
Ah, shit. Who the fuck do that?
Or like this.
What is break?
Or like this.
You know what? Yes, an orange. Say on the camera. It's an orange.
He wants banana.
Or like this.
Bro, the only reason I'm laughing is because it's just so ridiculous, man. Wow, that's crazy.
Or not have what?
You know, we Balkans, we have the N-word pass. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the word slave comes from the word Slavic, which is our nation, our people.
Or this.
Speak Chinese. You're a
And this. And this.
You got to give a shout out to Speed though for being able to, you know, hold his composure and just keep it entertaining and lighthearted, even though he's being disrespected. But at the same time, it's like he probably knows, like, look, I'm in another country, you know, I'm live streaming this. I can't control everybody's actions around me. I can only control my own. So, you know, big shout out to Speed for that. It's cool to see that he's matured over the years.
I thought we was on ground level. 22 floors?
Is that this is a great method for us to find out which countries we're welcome in and which countries we aren't welcome, without having to go there ourselves. Because if these people are acting like this while knowing that the whole world is watching them, I'm terrified to find out how they act when they think no one is watching. And look, my purpose in making this video isn't to make America seem like it's this great place that doesn't have racism.
Yeah, but it does put in perspective again, kind of like I said, it's like America has its problems for sure, but at least you getting shamed for the most part across the board for just publicly acting like this in 4K. You know, again, I know we still have racism within our country 100%, but you just get out your body and start doing shit like this, at least publicly getting shamed across the masses. Because one thing about America, I feel like in a few years, we all gonna be mixed. Everybody fucking everybody. Every black fucking white fucking Mexican, Asian fucking black. Like, hey, we all mixing. By goddamn, what, maybe 2090? Everybody mixed.
We all know America's history with racism. But see, America isn't just a military superpower, it's also the world's culture superpower. Did America start recent racism and slavery? No. Those slave ships from the transatlantic slave trade went to a lot of locations. But America definitely amplified racism and exported it to the rest of the world. With its anti-black stereotypes and all the things they show in their movies that promote racism. This propaganda that black is bad and white is good has taken over the world. It doesn't matter where you go. Most of the time, the darker you are, the more inferior people view you. And that's why
crazy.
things like this happen.
Sorry guys, but some of you guys be like, I know black, I know black, I know black, imposible, I know black, I'm Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican, I know black, be looking just like me, be having the same hair, I be
Nah, facts, the Dominican motherfuckers be doing that. Oh, I'm not black. It's like, bro, we do not care. You're black, bro. If we were to go back in time and motherfuckers was looking around, you right there with me, nigga. You right there with me. They not gonna be like, oh, no, no, bro. You gonna be picking up that cop.
Actually, like, it's not the same, it's not the same, it's not the same, papi. It's not the same. They try to salsa that shit off. And they're like, no, it's not the same. I know black. Negro nunca, nunca. I know no, nunca. I know black. I'm like, no, you black. No. I know black. Dominica. I go, I know, but you're black. No, papi. I know black. No, black.
And that's also also the reason why things like the skin bleaching industry are thriving. I personally have a couple homies and a bunch of aunties who over the years have been getting lighter and lighter, and they swear up and down that they're not bleaching, but it's so easy to tell that they are because they do such a poor job at it. Because what do you mean your face, your chest, and parts of your arm are brown skin, and then your fingertips are dark skin? How does that work? And are you forgetting that I've known you for years now? But let me not digress. My point is that in today's world, the lighter you are, the more acceptable you are, and that racism isn't just an America problem. Because you see, the thing about these countries around the world is, since America has been the face of racism for so long, they're quick to point fingers and they fail to do any introspection. They don't view themselves as racist. And the issue with that is you can't fix something you don't even admit exists. So maybe the first step that everyone needs to take is global acknowledgement. Not just, oh, racism exists in America. More like, yo, we got our own issues too. And actually do things to stand up against it. Like educate yourself about the history of racism beyond just America. Uplift black voices in your country. Call out racism when you see it, even if it's your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. And for the love of God, stop bleaching your skin. But with that being said, if you made
W video by that boy 4D Shams, I think that might have been my favorite video from him by far. Like, learned a lot. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up and learn, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. You know, again, I'm Jamaican, but I'm an Americanized Jamaican. Like, I was born in Jamaica. My parents are Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and in my experience, Jamaican, we didn't, like, our background, like, we didn't experience like racism like that. Like, even my parents, like, obviously they had their few negative interactions here in the States, but that was way after, like, that shit was, you know, no longer even accepted here. So it's like, my parents didn't really experience racism like that. But again, born and raised in a completely different country where they had their own shit going on. But at least from the conversations that I've had with my parents in Jamaica, like, they didn't really experience racism, you know. But y'all let me know if that's something that maybe y'all parents have experienced, or like 4D, like he said he's from Africa and he's seen this like with his own eyes in real time. So, you know, I'm very curious to hear y'all feedback. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams, links that will be in the description. That's Where You At Berto, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all know where to find me.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.